My next question that I have for you guys, we're talking about like Jed, you've explained variations of chest, your upper flat, and lower. Do you guys usually do the three types on like a chest day, or like how we have shoulders, we have, you know, uh, the anterior, medial, and posterior delts. So do you hit all three? Well, actually, shoulders is seven, but right.
Yeah.
Shoulders is actually seven, whatever. But yeah, do you,
7
yeah.
muscles. Yeah. No, I do. I actually try to hit. I mean, on chest day, for instance, I would always focus on upper chest at the beginning, and I mean, it was the hardest thing to build, So I would always do upper chest, and then I would hit something in the middle, whatever exercise that was, middle, and then usually, I didn't do a lot of declines, but I did do dips a lot. I like dips, so I would finish with dips a lot. I love the exercise just overall. I just like the feeling of it. So that's why I always added that in there. But main focus was upper chest for sure. Because you still hit the middle even when you get upper. So that was my main thing. Upper chest with a little bit of middle, and then finish off with one thing for lower. Not a huge fan of decline exercises. I mean, they're all right. I just never really felt them. I think maybe flies was, I think I could feel better on that, but like incline, I love incline exercises.
So on a training day, you would hit all different heads
You
from
usually,
their
yeah. Oh, yeah.
shoulders, all
Yeah. Oh,
chest.
yeah. I mean, well, because on the
Okay.
shoulders, I would hit, when you're doing that compound movement, right? Some type of shoulder press, right? I mean, you're definitely hitting, you know, throughout the front, through the middle at least, but I would always focus on doing rear delt, some type of rear delt exercise too. Always. So pretty much I hit all heads, yeah.
Okay.
And I think the compounds, that's why I like to do compounds in there, because compound exercises, I'm always going to get multiple muscles in one exercise. That's why I liked it. And then you do the singles after that.
What about you, Jed?
So on the day where I pump up the chest and not training, I do like a decline fly. I kind of feel it, but I will say when I do my chest workout, I've started doing a slight decline by putting a 25 under the end of the bench and then arching my back. And when I press, I'll aim for the upper mid chest. I won't aim for the lower, and that fucking does it.
Yeah.
So I used to be all like declines bullshit, and then I started doing that, and I started thinking, well, that really hits the chest really well. I don't like a straight on press unless it's with the machine. Even then, I still like to arch my back a little bit. But I do more upper chest. I actually had to finagle my upper chest training because I was always too worried about getting the shoulders involved. But now on that Gen 1, that old hammer strength you have
Yeah.
that converges, if you actually hit high and let your elbows come up and then press in, it gets all across you very well.
Yeah.
So I do that. And then I even change the flies up. I rotate the elbows out and get a stretch and come in. So when you told me my upper chest was lagging, I started looking, okay, well, obviously I'm not hitting it. So I got to find some other shit. And I started doing that. And then I had my guys do it. I'm like, what do you think about this? The ones that are experienced that I'll actually accept feedback from. And we started playing with it and got to where now my upper chest is sore as shit all the time.
Awesome.
So even and on the pec deck, like that one, that prime you have,
Yeah.
if you hold it and actually tilt forward a little bit and come up, it's a fly that hits all across up here.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
But I do mostly like flat and incline on the chest day and a decline cable on the off day, which is Tuesday. Except for that slight decline press. I feel that better than just a flat on. Every time I do a flat on, like flat press with a barbell or dumbbell, as I start getting heavier, something tears. So that got me looking into more of the decline stuff. And I really like how it feels.
So you were showing an example of your elbows kind of like winging out and then bringing it back forward. Are you lifting a little bit lighter because you have to do that, or you're just trying to go balls to the walls as heavy?
Well, as much as I can without getting injured. But like on that hammer strength, I can't do 3 plates like that now, like I could when I had my elbows tucked coming up.
Right.
So it hits higher. So I can go up to 2 for a few reps now. And especially on the flies, like you're talking doing 40, 45s down to like 20s, 25s now. Because I mean, I'll literally go back and hold my head back. And I let it hang and then
Yeah.
bring it in and twist. And like even doing that right now, because I did it yesterday, all this is sore shit. So
That's
because
good.
people like you can argue this is the base and that's the base for that, but there's some of us that are built odd and we have to do a little bit of odd shit like that to
Yeah.
hit the muscles a
I
certain
mean,
way.
like, so what you just showed was a little unorthodox, and people might be, oh, you don't not supposed to wing out your elbows, but hey, it works for you using lighter weight. You're still using it safely. You're not compromising anything, and you found what actually works for you for your chest the best. So, like, as far as exercise, workout program, regimens, and all of that, yes, trust and believe in your coach, but at the same time, like, if you're doing it properly, everything basically works.